Hello, hi, welcome everyone. In this new episode, I wanted to talk to you about how to continue with your Shopify store. The last time, if you remember, we went through the searching the product and the product research. After spending a few days on the product research, about 4 or 5 days, I was able to find a product that I was willing to start a Shopify store with. And also, I'm missing some tools, some application I need to install before the actual store is finished and before I start launching my first advertisements. So this episode is going to be about which applications you should use in your Shopify store and how to set up the store after you finish with the product research. The first thing you should do is obviously go on Shopify, and the first thing you want to do is after you thought about the product, you need to start with a name. So don't get too hung up on the name, meaning don't spend too much time overthinking about the name. You can simply find a name that is somewhat related, and at the same time you don't want to be cornered by the name of the website that you give. For example, if you're selling a specific niche, you don't want to give the name of the website a name of a product, because then you're gonna feel like the name of the store is going to be related specifically to that product, and you cannot enlarge it to the specific niche. How did I do my research? Basically, I researched online, and I noticed that I basically took different products that I thought, hey, these are nice, and you don't see them sold many times, so you don't see so many advertisements. It's somewhat a new product. Products are somewhat unique. Like if there is no store that is working very hard to sell a product, then it's perfect for you to steal it. Like you can steal the position and you can start selling it yourself. Find the product following the guide I gave you in the other video, and once you're done, think about the name. Now you should purchase the domain at this point. You can do it in different ways. You can go on GoDaddy, but I don't really recommend it, because GoDaddy basically, the problem is they don't give you any security on that specific domain. Basically, there is a security for the privacy, and if you purchase it, if you don't purchase it, this security, it means that whoever can research the website, they will be able to see your personal information, and they're not going to be hidden, basically. And it's pretty insane that GoDaddy doesn't offer these on their own. Like, why would they? Basically, they say, hey, if you don't give me 15 euros more, I will just not protect your privacy. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It should be a free service. So what I did is I just purchased it on Shopify, for the simple fact that if you purchase it on Shopify, then they will give you this protection and you will pay the exact same amount of money. So I bought it on Shopify, but you're free to do whatever you like. Now, once you set up the name, it's time to go and search for a theme. So you simply pick some images, pick some videos, you can make a collage like I did, and you simply start creating your own store. Now, I'm not gonna go into detail of how to create it, because that's gonna be very much on your side, meaning it will be your choice how to personalize your store, because every store has to be different. So if everybody ends up using the same theme, there's not going to be so much diversity at that point. So I recommend you start looking at some videos of how to do it, or you simply try to have some creativity like I did and you just build up the store. First of all, the website has to have some tools. Like if I want to call the website and I want to ask for some information, if I'm your client, I need to be able to do that. So you have to have a number, and you don't necessarily have to use it and to respond to it. You can simply set up from tollfreeforwarding.com. Here you can simply set up a number, and you pay just how much was it? Like $5 a month, I think. And you simply have these. You have a free trial for a certain period of time, and then you have this number that you pay, I think, $5 a month. But anyway, once you have these, you can simply either redirect it to a number, or you can set up a voicemail like I did at the beginning. Meaning if they try to call now, obviously I still didn't sell any products, the website is not ready, so if they call, it just says hey, our operators are not available at the moment, please send an email at da 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 da. So you don't necessarily have to answer the phone. Simply you can set up a voicemail, and when they call, they're redirected to the voicemail, and it tells them to send an email instead. But as soon as you scale the website up to a certain level and you have enough margin to pay someone to do the service, to answer your emails and your calls, then you should have someone, you can simply outsource it to this person. You can find somebody that is freelancing and they will do it for you. You can find on Fiverr, you can find, there is plenty of websites that will find people for a virtual assistant that will do this for you. So don't get too scared about having a number. You don't really have to answer the phone. That can be done later on. At the beginning, just set up a phone, because your website needs to have a phone number for people, for customers to be able to call. If I'm unable to call, I'm not gonna think that your website is so professional. Second of all, you need a mailbox. You need a mailbox. Why? Because if I want to return my my products, I need to have an address where to send the mail. Also because returning the goods is usually something that reduces the quantity of returns. Sometimes people will just not be willing to go through all the process for returning the good, meaning go to the post office, stay there for 1 hour, compile the forms and send the package to you and pay for the expedition costs just to return the good. Like if I paid $10 for a product and you're asking if you want the refund, you have to send back the product, then it's very unlikely that I will do it. For example, I receive a broken product, I will just be like, whatever, I'm just gonna keep it and that's it. So it will just reduce the amount of returns that you will have to do and the amount of refunds. Most of the stores, what do? Simply, I'm a client, I tell you I want a refund, this product is broken, and you are just obliged to send me the money back. But this way, you have to do something in order to receive your refund, and it's like 50-50 chance that you will not do it, so I still get to keep my money overall, and then you can decide what to do. Of course, if your clients are unsatisfied, you can maybe try to find a solution, but you still have the money for the sale, and it's very unlikely that they will try to send the product back. Now, another thing you need is an email, of course, meaning a support customer service email. This is going to be outsourced as well. You can set up at the beginning, you can simply use it for your own store and simply reply to the email yourself. But if you see that your store is doing enough, once again, you can find a virtual assistant that answers the emails for you, and it's gonna be super simple to set up. It's about $6 a month, and you have to go on G Suite, it's called. G Suite. No, it's H. Okay, G Suite. And here, G Suite, google.com. Here you can simply set up your email address. It's a business account basically, and you can have your personal email address with support at the name of your website.com. So it's gonna look very professional. You put it on your website in case they need any assistance, in case they want to ask any questions. And of course you can implement it on the page of contact us. It's very good if there is a contact us page with your number, your phone, and also since you will be also setting up your account in different Google Merchant, for example, and Google Analytics, the people that will search your store online or they will just research it wherever, they will be able to see the phone number, the email address for the support, and obviously they're gonna trust your website more, because who would trust a website, who would purchase something from a website that doesn't even have a customer service, that doesn't have an email address, that doesn't have a number? How can I return my good? What if the product is no good? Who can I talk to, right? The people always want a solution, so you better provide it to them, or it's very unlikely you will make any sales. Like, you can make sales, but it's very easily, your website will very easily rack down because you don't have any customer service, so it will just fall apart. After you set up the phone number, I want to tell you like exactly how much the amount of money is to set up a store, because this seems like a very confusing point about Shopify stores and selling online. Uh, it's not about how much money you need at the beginning. As long as you have a job and you can sustain a monthly payments, then you should be fine. Why? Because most of the applications you have to have recurrent payment on a monthly basis. For example, Shopify is 30 euros on a monthly basis. So you have 3 months for free now, and then you have $30 per month. So it's not like you have to have capital at the beginning, to like 2,000 euros at the beginning. You have to have money every month to be paying all these services. Obviously, also a recurrent payment will be the advertisements. But if you can make enough money off the sales, they should be able to cover all the expenses from advertisements and all these services. Once you set up also the phone number, and you can create your voicemail, and you set up your email address for returning the goods. You can set up your Facebook ad manager account, because here is where you will push a lot of money on this one, like even about 20, 30 or even 50, like it depends on how much you have then, but the more the better. Here you will be spending a lot of money on advertisements. You will go full Facebook advertisements, because they have pixel, and they have a very they have a lot of experience in selling and marketing. And the pixel basically, it's the tool they use to make a perfect marketing advertisement campaign. And it collected so many information for now, because the company has been going on for so long, that Facebook like just became the perfect tool for advertisement nowadays. So you will spend a lot of money on this, probably also on partly on Instagram, but most of the money will be on Facebook. And you have to set up a Facebook manager account. So sign up Facebook manager account, and you simply go on how do I sign up for a business manager, and they will simply explain to you. You will need a Facebook page, so just set up a Facebook page. Once you've done this, you will need to set up the Facebook pixel, and once again you simply have to connect it to your store. So once you are inside the business manager, you can go on the events section, and here you should find that it tells you about your pixel, and you can find the pixel, and you can simply take the ID of the pixel, put it on your website, and it will connect your pixel. Once you've done that, you have to install some apps. The basic apps you should be installing are the best currency converter, meaning in your website, in your store, you want people coming in the store and having to pay with their own currency and knowing the price, without having them converting the currency on their own. For example, if someone from India wants to purchase my product, it will be very uncomfortable for them to log into the website and then opening a page for the Google conversion and simply search, how much US dollars is in Indian rupees. Like, it's much better to pay $5, $10 a month. It's $10 a month, and have the website automatically converting the currency. So whenever I enter the website, I know how much it costs in my country without having me to look at it. It will look more professional overall, because the website will be international, so you can sell to anybody in the world. Then you want also to install the order metrics. Order metrics is a tool that allows you to keep the metrics of all your sales, all the visits, meaning you will be able to see more specifically, more in detail, how many people enter your website, how many people leave your website, how many people go into this page, into this page, into this page. So you will be able to keep track of the records of how many people actually enter, purchase, what is the conversion rates and everything. And this is a very good tool. I've been recommended it, and they say it's the the most likely to have success in Shopify stores. Honestly, I don't really know it that much. I just started using it, but I've been recommended it by my mentor, so I recommend you use it as well. Order Metrics is free for 2 weeks, and then it goes to $30 a month. We have to set up also the Google Shopping app. As I said earlier, you want your products to be also on the Google page. Whenever I search for this product or whenever I research for that specific niche or the website, I want the product to be appearing on the first page of Google, on the advertisements, and that's how you do it. You have to set up a Google Shopping account, and you also have to set up a Google Merchant account and a Google Analytics account to keep track of all the analytics, all the data of the website. You want to keep them stored in order to maximize your pixel, maximize your sales, because obviously if you're able to see how many people leave the website when they're on the cart page, maybe you will be able to identify the problems of your store. And that's why analytics are very important, because you can see specifically page by page what the conversion rates are and how much every page is performing, so you're easily able to find out why a page is not performing and what people do on every page, how many buttons they click, how much time they click this, how much time they enter the page and they purchase. So having track of that is very important, because then it allows you to maximize your page for having a very smooth sale with your customers. Once you've done that, you will have to set up Pixel Perfect. Also, this one is to set up some Google advertisements directly from your Shopify store. And this one has not such good reviews, honestly, but I've been recommended to use this. So there is also another one that is called Shopify, which is much better, but it costs $30 a month. This one costs $15 a month. So it just depends on how much money you have available. I would actually have gone with Shopify, but my mentor has more experiences in Pixel Perfect. So I just decided to trust Pixel Perfect and then see how it goes. You have as well to have SMS bump marketing automation. This is free to download, but then it might cost something to send email. Basically, this is for marketing via phone number and via email. This is specifically for SMS, meaning once I enter your website and I subscribe here and I put my phone number, I'm able to subscribe, and then I can simply send you discounts, I can send you promotions, I can tell you, hey, I know that you were in the product page, you were in the cart page, you went to proceed to checkout, but you didn't finish the purchase. Maybe this can help you, and I can offer you a discount, or I can just try to re-engage or retarget you. And same goes for Carts Guru. Carts Guru is very similar, but is going to be used only for retargeting, meaning only for people that either already purchased or either were on the purchase page but didn't purchase anything and then left the page. Obviously, if you have different products or if you offer different, for example, you offer one product but it has different variations, you can you will have to use a Sweet Upsell, which is a website that allows you to once the client purchases something, it will automatically offer that person an upsell, meaning it will offer for a slighter better amount, like for 1 or 2 euros more, you can offer them another service or another item or something added to already the product they purchased. And this is very strong because this is going to be targeting those people that already purchased a product from your website. So if I already purchased, it's very likely that I can purchase other stuff from your website because I already trust your website, because I already made the sale. So I'm already sold on the product. If you try to sell me something more, maybe I'm interested, So this is for that reason. If you have multiple products, or if you have a product that allows for multiple variations. I recommend you use it. There is a free trial, but I don't remember exactly the price. It should be either $15 or $30 a month after the free trial. Yeah, it looks like 30. And after this one, you also want to be retargeting the people that were interested in your product on email. Very important, from email. And in order to use that, you can use MailChimp. MailChimp is one of the best services for retargeting and marketing via email platform. It gives a very different, how can I say, they have different plans, meaning they have a free plan which doesn't allow you to do much actually. They have a standard plan, a professional plan, and another plan which is a professional, I think. So you can choose the one. Just standard should be fine at the beginning. If you're just starting out, it's just $10 a month, and it allows you to simply keep targeting people, marketing people that registered through your website, that put the email address, or people that went on the purchase page. And you can simply keep retargeting them, keep telling them, hey, I know that you were interested in this product, maybe we have a discount that we can offer you, and you can offer them a discount because they already showed interest, so it's more likely they will do the sale. Or just simply remind them, hey, you showed interest in the product, just keep continue with the checkout, here is the link, and you can offer them something, or you can simply remind them to continue with the sale. And this will increase the conversions, because it will remind the people about your product once they already showed interest to it. Once you have this, actually the standard plan is $15 a month, and once you have this, one of the last apps you need is Oberlo. Oberlo is obviously in order to add the products to your store. Once you set up the store, obviously you want to sell something, so either you can create your own product, but that's going to be very hard to do, because once you have your own product, you will have to manage the expedition costs. Obviously you can do it, but you have to manage completely all the shipping, all the returns, all these things, and the inventory. And if you have an online store and you want it automated and you want to make money and you want to focus on the marketing without having you want to focus on the advertisement, on the making money side, other than shipping. So shipping takes a lot of your time off your hands, and having Overload, which automates the shipping for free, it's a very, very good tool. You can simply take a product, import it to your store, and once it's in your store, they will automatically be shipping the products, meaning you simply fulfill the order and they ship it automatically to the client without having you to do anything at all. So it's very easy, very quick, very painless, and this is what I recommend you to do. For today, this is the apps, and I just wanted to let it finish with how much does the website actually cost. I said that it's more about recurrent monthly payment, and it is about $200, because only the application will reach $150 a month. If you count also that you will be spending I would say 50, but you can go up much higher than that. It depends on how much scaled you are. It's going to be about $150 per month just from the applications, and then it can be from $10 to $50 per day on advertisement, depending on how much money you actually have. And one other thing I wanted to let you know is I had an idea for starting a new website, which is a new social media. And actually I was thinking about it. I called about 10 people, explained them my idea to figure out if it is a good idea. And then I eventually found out that the idea was sold for about $10 million, and it already kind of exists. So I was pretty disappointed, but at the same time it's giving me some kind of opportunity. I don't really want to go into much the detail because the idea is still fresh, still new, and people can actually still steal the idea. So I'm just gonna keep it for future reference and for explaining it in the future. And for today, that's all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any question about how to set up Google Analytics, how to set up the phone number, the mailbox, or anything else, usually it's very step by step, so it's not difficult to set up. But in case you need any assistance, feel free to contact me or leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you on the next episode. See you guys.